It has never been my dream to live isolated, surrounded by beautiful islands and constantly changing sea. It's not something I've always known I wanted to do, even though the archipelago always felt like home on some level. Now we have lived on the island for 5 winters and 5 summers. And in these years we have given a lot, but received even more. Sometimes I wonder how this place changed me. Who would I be if life had happened for me in some other place? Maybe somewhere more urban. I mean, places bring out different qualities in people. At least I think so. We amplify qualities and habits that benefits us. We change. We fit in. We people come from mountains, forests, islands, and deserts. We don't have a natural predetermined place in the ecosystem, at least not anymore. Ants belong in anthills, and fish belong in the water. And we need to figure it out ourselves and find our own place. For some, it's wide expanses, golden fields, or stormy sea. For some it may be lush forests or high mountain peaks. Instantly, we are drawn to them, the surroundings that feels like home. And if you're lucky enough, you get to spend some time in that place, maybe even build a life next to it. I believe the natural surroundings you seek reflects the needs you carry within. When you look at nature, you look at yourself. Some may feel an open horizon is stressful and unsafe, but for some, it's empowering and connecting. I feel empowered by the sea, but living in the middle of it has sometimes made me longing for a dense forest and predictable horizon. Especially this year, when life has been a bit weird and uncertain. This year, a frozen sea felt like a deep breath before a new running lap. A moment to rest and be still. I loved the winter and the frozen sea we had this year, and I wasn't ready for it to leave in the end of March. A spring full of life is usually my favorite season. But this year, the thought of everything blooming and bursting into a new summer felt exhausting. Psychiatrists say different elements in nature attracts us depending on our well-being. When we feel worse, we need rocks, cliffs and sand, thereafter wild plants and gradually gardens and plantings. We seek a surrounding that gives us satisfaction, a place that can teach us about sleep and wakefulness, remind us of things we already know. I asked the child once if she felt a part of nature. She said, "No, not when I live, but when I die, I turn to mold and become a part of nature." Interesting. We have tamed ourselves. We seek answers from culture rather than nature. I have a feeling that ants don't question their belonging in nature. They smell their path and go on no matter what. I mean, have you ever tried to stop an ant while trying to reach a destination? But I've heard that if you move an ant far away from a path, they'll get lost and die. So, what is my message, you might wonder? Well, I'm not sure either, but maybe if you start to really look at your surrounding, you find a message for you.